Hello, dear friends. Once again, Microsoft Azure Administrator Certification Training, Azure 104. Proximity Placement Group. Let's see what's Proximity Placement Group in detail. It's a very simple concept. At the meanwhile, concentrate a little bit more. Proximity Placement Group, or PPG, offer co-location in the same data center. It's very easy. Co-location in the same data center. Or when you look at virtual machine placement in Azure and the reduction of latency between virtual machines, you can place virtual machines in the same region, in the same availability zone. With that, they are in the same group of physical data center. What's mean? Let's see, pretend this is a project diagram. And the organization owner or the client asks you to create some servers. So you are one of the administrator and you want to create web application or web server here and in a data center one, and you have created application virtual machine or application server and second data center. The database virtual machine or the database server is created in data center 3. Now what's happening here? All of them in the same region in the east US. But what's happening? Pretend there's a user or maybe a staff member access the data from these servers. So what would be the response of the request? That would be quick or slow. So definitely there will be some latency. And now to remove this latency, what we are doing? We are using PPG, Proximity Placement Group. Now, how we do what we do, we will see in the next slide. So, in this next slide, you can see whenever you have created the proximity placement group project. Now, in easy way, whenever you are creating your server, just select your PPG project name or PPG name or the proximity placement group name. So all your virtual machine will be in the same data center. Now it's not necessary that should be in the same rack, but they are in the same data center. Now, whenever the user or the staff member accessing these servers, the response will be super quick. So that's the only reason we are using proximity placement group. Now let's go to the demo and create proximity placement group with virtual machine. So this is our portal, and this portal how you can create proximity placement group. Go to the menu, all services, write down here proximity placement group. So just few words, few alphabets is enough. You can just select it. I have already here PPG1 or proximity placement group 1. I will create another one. Create. It's very simple. You are choosing your subscription. By default, if you have one, that would be here. Your resource group. I have already resource group. If you don't know about resource group, please check the previous lessons. And region, you can wherever you are located or wherever is your organization, you can choose that region. So I will definitely go with the East US, and then you can put whatever name you want for your proximity placement group. I will put proximity placement group 2. Easy. Or you can specify more than that. And then next, tags. If you don't know about tags, please check the previous lessons and review and create. We will see the validation. Yeah, it's passed and it's created. Now, how to use this proximity placement group with the virtual machines? Let's go and create virtual machines. This is the virtual machine. Push the create button. So again, if you have one subscription, that's already be here in this subscription. Choose your resource group, virtual machine name. I'll put it something PPG-VM, and then the region should be East US, availability zone, and zone 1. So the next lesson will be definitely, or maybe after a few, next lesson will be about availability zone and availability set. Just try to be subscribed and you will see each and everything in detail. So security type I will leave as standard, and you can choose your image, whatever you need. I will select server 2022, and this is the bits. So Azure with, okay, just let me tell you one thing. Each and everything will be in detail. So right now we are just creating for the sake of saving the time. I will put a sample uh, user for that, password, and verify the password again. And then select endpoint port, which is RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol 3389. And let's go to the desk. And this section, each and everything we will leave as default. And network, if you have already made a virtual network, choose that one. If you don't have, you can create here. But I have already one, I will choose that one. And this is the default subnet for that. So the public IP will be also chosen by default, or you can create one. So at the moment, I am not focusing on the virtual machine. I am demonstrating the PPG or proximity placement group. So again, here selecting endpoint port, which is 3389 or RDP. So we leave each and everything here also as default. We go to management tab, and management tab, you can see leave everything again on default. Go to monitoring, and monitoring again, everything should be on default. And now we come to the advanced one. In advanced one, you can see here, we can, if you scroll down a little bit, you see each and everything here. So that's the host, or maybe Boston host, something we will be discussing in future lessons. Here you can find PPG or proximity placement group, which is here. We will choose over second one because we have just created PPG or proximity placement group second. And tag, review, and create. The validation is on running, yeah, and now create your virtual machine. So at the moment, one of my virtual machine is being creating, and let's create another virtual machine in a same PPG. So you can again specify your resource group, your virtual machine name. Before we put PPG dash VM1 VM, you see, and now I will make it PPG virtual machine 1, and I will leave each and everything as default, and come down, put your username, your password, and verify your password. And again, leave each and everything as default. In advanced tab, you can select your proximity placement group again. Tracks, review, and create. So that was pretty much the proximity placement group creation and selection with the proximity placement group. I mean, how to select your proximity placement group with a virtual machine. I hope that makes sense for you guys and you get more profit from that one. And if you have any question, any doubt, please feel free and post it in the comment section. I will be in touch with you. Thanks a lot for watching and do not forget to subscribe. Have a great time. See you in the next one.